Okay, let's try it again. Okay guys, we got the 95 jet in. Hopefully this works, and we are gonna see if this is good, then we'll start adjusting on the needle. Boy, I think it needs to go fatter. Yeah, I think we got to go fatter. I think we got to go to the 98. I don't think that's good at all. Feels like it wants to fall on its face or bog out, like it's got no power. Yeah, I don't know what you guys thought, but I kind of felt like it had no power to me. I'm going to take a little longer. See, when I give it throttle right there, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, don't worry about that bucket. I don't care about that. That's, see when it looks, it's like, nothing. I got no gas. I can't go nowhere. Hey, puppy. Yeah, it's like boggy. Like it's just dying. Like it's got nothing. So who knows? It might be 100, and I gotta. Yeah, it might be 100. If it's 100, maybe I just gotta lean out the needle then. That's all. But we'll go up to a 98. See how that acts, and see if we can't adjust on it from there. Look, I'm giving it some, and it's just bogging. I don't want to keep doing that and lean it out. I'm just going to leave you guys on. This will be a pretty quick fix. Going to a 98. Boom, one I picked up. Oh, there we go, we dropped it. Nice, Johnny. Clean, clean. Okay, gas on. Let's go again. See how this acts, and then we'll come back and play with the needle or put the 100 back in. Ooh. It more with the 100. Yeah. It's better. Yeah, it's better than it just was, but it's not as good as when I had the 100. So the stumbles I was feeling in the 100, I think, is needle related. So I'm gonna get on that, put the 100 back in. All right, let's get this 100 in here. Let's take it for another spin to see how I feel. Okay, we got 100. Needle, second from the top. Let's give her hell. Stupid all of a sudden. I guess it could have cooled down, but look at this thing. Something going on here that I don't know about. Let's put the needle all the way down. Right? Let's just see how the bike likes it on the fattest setting. Okay, let's get it, fix that needle. Yeah, I'm hoping it works this time. All right, we went up to a 102. The needle is still in the fattest position. soon as you put some load on it, like, you know, me sitting on it, usually that's a lean issue. It's like you just don't got nothing to go. Guys, I don't know. I thought I was better off with the 125. I think I was completely wrong. I think I might try running it around with 125. In fact, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna find the 125 so I have it out. I'm gonna put a much bigger jet. I'm gonna go to a 130. See what happens there. Because I mean, I'm new to performance tuning, you know. I can tune anything as long as it's stock and it comes with the presets, you know. Getting it to sound good, that ain't hard at all if it's a stock motor. But I think I'm gonna try going that way. Yeah, I went richer with the needle and it instantly started running a little better, you know, with the not falling on its face. You give it throttle like that from like a dead stop. Still not 100%. I think now it's a little too rich, but I think that's needle related. So we're gonna adjust the needle and see if we can fix that now. Now I like the higher RPM, four stroking. It's all right though. I'd rather deal with that. If we can get that middle a little better. Let's start there. I think it's a, what was it, a 135 jet? Let's go middle, see how that is. Okay, we went up one notch. Two notches, sorry, we're in the center. Okay, so we want to go back with the needle, and I think we want to go down on the jet. So we got to go a little lower on the jet, and yeah, make the needle fatter. So that's good info right there. And I think we want to go down on the jet. Okay, good. Yeah, I think we're going to keep the needle in the fattest position possible. I think that is the ticket for this, because honestly the jet shouldn't really have any effect on the mid-range. 130, that's what we're gonna do. And I honestly think this is where I'm gonna ride around with it. I don't think I'm gonna go back in. And I think I'm gonna go get something to drink and then take this for a ride. Okay, let's go again. I think we should be about close to where it's going to be for now. I went right from the middle, I think, right to the fifth. I might have to go to the fourth on the needle. The RPM I want, but honestly I wasn't really trying to get it a lot of RPM. I didn't want this thing revving out to the boom because who's going to be riding the bike? I want to make it more reliable than I do a hot rod. If it was my bike, I'd probably turn it up to 11. And that's honestly the way I did the first iteration? I don't know what you say. That word, I'm trying to say. First version. And it just picks up speed up the hill. It's got power. But anyway, this is totally livable. I can definitely drive it around like this, or ride it around like this, and not really have any worries. It's got good, motion. Fly. Like I got good range in the throttle. I'm not going to be pinning it anyway. force brake use. I think we need an in-between jet. I think I need a 28. Like 128. There's a 130 in here right now. The 125 was decent, but I got like the 130 more. It's okay, I'm not really impressed with it. I liked it more before, but this is what he asked me for. So I hit the numbers on the head, what he wanted, and what I thought he could handle, to be honest. He wanted to go way faster, but I told him to get a small sprocket. This dude only weighs 120 pounds. This will pull him, no problem. Okay guys, I'm turning you off. I'll let you know when we figure something else out, but I'm gonna ride the bike as it is, just how it is. I'll probably go see Anthony, whose bike this is, later on. I'm going to text him right now and see when he's working or if he's working and all. And I want to pick up the MZ65 pipe from him because I'd like to put that on, because honestly that will make a difference for the bottom end. But okay, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, today what we're going to do, well, not really what we're going to do, what we've been doing is we have been working on this motor. At the present moment I have a 37 idle jet and a 120 main jet. Now, I'm going to throw you on my chest mount and take you with me for a second here. But this is something that has been driving me bonkers for a while. I am new to the tuning, period. I'm new to it, period. With that being said, I heard, and it's well known, if the motor bogs, it's lean. If it spits and sputters, it's rich. Now I'm gonna put you on my chest mount and I'm gonna show you. The spitting and sputtering, I was mistaking for rich, but this is lean. And I'll prove it to you when I turn the needle in. I'm gonna be playing with the idle screw mixture, or the air mixture, because I was told spitting and sputtering is fat. So I kept turning it up, put a leaner, kept putting a leaner jet in, and I'm like, man, it doesn't seem like it's getting any better. So I'm gonna put you on my chest mount, I'm gonna take you out, and you're gonna hear the way it is off idle. It's fairly smooth, but I turn the needle in quite a bit, which makes it fatter at idle circuit. Then I'm gonna turn the needle out, and I'm gonna lean it out. And you're gonna hear it, what to me sounds like spitting and sputtering, because the engine's going. To me, that sounds like spitting and sputtering and coughing. It doesn't sound like a bog, which is lean. Bog to me is, and it slowly picks up. Spitting and sputter is anytime the motor would go 4-stroke and all that. So I want to put this on camera so everybody can see the difference between a lean spitting and sputter and a fat spitting and sputter. And I always mistake this sound for fat when in fact it is lean, and I'm going the wrong way, and it can save you a lot of trouble. And the only reason I just found this out, I'm like, man, am I losing my mind? And I turned the screw in, which fattened it up, and it went away. I just want to show you. So you come with me for the ride and we'll see what it is. And you can hear how the rest of the bike sounds. We're getting real close to giving it to Anthony. I almost got it lined out. As always, I'm learning as I go. I'm just super confident with being able to do this kind of stuff with my hands because I've been around motors my entire life. I've never done 2-stroke customizing like this, but I have done so much other metal fab and customizing stuff that this is really not hard for me to get a hold of. It's just I have trouble watching a video and learning it. I have to kind of touch it with my hands and learn it that way. I usually have to break a bunch of stuff to learn the right way, which I'm pretty close to breaking the right amount of things. I'm pretty sure, because you guys have definitely witnessed most of that, so whatever. Microphone is plugged in. Seems to be pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm very surprised at how well this microphone does not pick up the wind noise. I got my little screwdriver with me. I do. Okay, let's go. The main thing here is not the vision and the view. However, I will probably try to point you at the motor. Sorry, it's kind of pointing on my crotch, but this way you guys can see maybe get a better sound of it without it, but we'll see. This is idle. See, it's still not perfect, but when I tell you it's better, believe me, it's better. Now that is 8th throttle, maybe quarter. I'm gonna go drastic so you guys can see exactly what I mean. We're gonna go 2, 3. There we go. Gotta clean it out. Now see what it sounds like when I take off. Listen off throttle. Look, blah, blah. Hear that? Hear how it's like, blah, 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 blah. I gotta slow down because it's like quarter throttle, 8th throttle to quarter throttle. Listen. Hear that? That's what I was fighting. I was fighting that sound. And to me, I thought that was fat. Because to me, that sounds like spitting and sputtering. But I don't have enough large jets. I only have I think 5 increments of 5. So it doesn't really do us much good. But if we can get it to be a little better, not that hurt, and close at fat, I'm fine with that. He doesn't need to go any crazier. Ooh, man, this thing is ice cold. I love that. I love that this whole thing is ice cold. It's ice cold from the reeds to the carburetor. It's ice cold. After that, it's lukewarm, and then it gets hot, obviously, by the engine. Like you can see, I could touch the intake, so it's not that bad. I think I'm kind of fighting an uphill battle because I think I can only get it kind of close no matter which way I go. I need a different idle screw or idle jet, and I need tighter measurements for a main jet. I think I need like a 123 or maybe a 124, but I really think a 125 is going to get me closer to where I need to be. I'm going to throw that in, and I think we're just going to maybe call it there. You know what? I'm just going to leave the 122 in. I'm going to go lean again. I feel like that's where it needs to be. That's where I was before, and it seemed to be going good. Oh, guys, this is a learning process. than it is right here. I think I need a different jet, but we don't got it. I think we need a 123, and we need a different idle, but I think with what I got, this is the best I can make it sound. Rolling into the throttle. It's breaking in too. It's getting better and better as it breaks in. That was definitely a little better. It definitely started to sound a little better, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Yeah, finish breaking it in. Got to break it in, so I really can't be going full throttle, open throttle and stuff, but for now, I mean, it's picking up speed. It sounds way better. Oh yeah. Ready? Not ready, but sounds really good. I still got like another tank before the engine's actually broken in, but like it's got to like wear the rings into the cylinder, you know what I mean? Yeah. But for the most part, she's good to go as is right there. So I'm very happy with the way it is. There's still a couple things I need to get for it, but for the most part, she's good. All right, guys, you just went for the ride with me after 52 minutes of nonsense. Not all that will make it, pretty much none of that will make it in there. But she's running, she sounds pretty good. I still gotta break it in. I still need another tank of gas to break it in. So I can't even be doing full open throttles really yet, even though I was doing some little ones. But she is getting better. It's already been one tank of gas, like 3/4 tank of gas, and she's getting way better as is. So that's a big bonus right there. But we are 1.5 turns out on the screw, which was great. We're not bogging or losing idle when we get into it. We can roll into throttle. We're still too fat at the top end, but I think that's a needle issue. I honestly think we need a 123, maybe a 124, I don't know. We got to get a different size needles or jets for the actual carb, and I really think this thing would benefit from like a VM18, but we're going to stick with what we got. We're just going to get a couple different jets. We need to get the proper jet size. You didn't get the right jet size, so. All right, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and the little bell notification. Drop me a comment in the comments section. And above all, do that. Drop me a comment. That's really what I like the most. And if you could, go over to Johnny's Motorized Bicycles on Facebook. Join that. Keep the conversation going. I appreciate that. And speaking of Facebook, I'll put a link for everything in the description. So check the descriptions for a link to everything. TikTok, Facebook, Venmo. Address to send me stuff for the P.O. Box. My email address, which I pretty much never check, so you're better off just going to Facebook and messaging me on Messenger. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.